This is episode 4 of Focus on FCPS, a series on education at Global Television Network on Fox 5 Plus. Welcome to all of you. I am Vinson Xavier Palathingal, your host and a candidate for Fairfax County School Board at large. Fairfax County residents are going to polls in just over 2 weeks. On Tuesday, November 5th, they will elect the leaders for their local government, including a 12-member school board. I have here Surabhi Kanal, who understands the importance to get engaged in local politics. She has many questions and clarifications about school issues. I brought her here to discuss it on the show so that all voters can make informed decisions on November 5th. Welcome, Surabhi.
Glad to be back. Thank you for having me. So since last week I went through your website in depth, I did a lot of research on a bunch of information and I'm really impressed. But today I wanted to get a little bit more clarification on some of the priorities that you've listed.
Sure, that would be great.
Now, the first item on your palm card is about teachers. You say empower trust teachers for classroom discipline to reduce that administrative burden. Can you please explain the thought behind this?
Yes, from what I have seen, teachers become teachers not primarily for a job, but due to their passion for the profession. I would hire the best and the brightest, and then will give them a lot of freedom to develop the educational plan as they see fit. Compensating the teachers comparable to the other local jurisdictions is important, but that alone won't help. I oppose burdening teachers with excessive testing and reporting, mandatory continuing education, and unnecessary stuff imposed by administrators trying to justify their existence. Only competent and trustworthy should be hired for this important role. Once hired, they should be trusted and empowered to take on most of the challenging tasks of educating and to enforce discipline in their classrooms. The freedom to be creative and innovative in the classroom will bring the best out of them.
I see. That's exactly true. By giving ownership is the best approach to get the best out of anyone. Now you list your second priority as increasing STEM preparedness. I know it's been a challenge not only for Fairfax County, but all school systems across the U.S. How do you plan on fixing that?
See, the ACT college admissions test, if you watch, that show only 54% of FCPS seniors tested were prepared for college level science, technology, engineering, math courses. Only 21% passed Algebra 1 in the SOL end of course test. Lower achieving schools of the county have much worse numbers. Continuing the assertion that Fairfax County school system is excellent is beyond any rational thought. STEM-related jobs are the jobs of the new economy, and the number of STEM jobs going unfilled are exploding due to lack of qualified people. As an IT entrepreneur, I personally witness the situation every day. We are increasingly dependent on foreign talent to fulfill this void. Asian Americans as well as most other immigrant children are doing really well in the STEM fields while going to the same schools with everyone else. There is no magic to it. A good percentage of these children get supplemental coaching from private tutoring centers like Kumon, Mathnasium and C2 Education. There are numerous weekend supplemental schools organized by ethnic communities. Most of these centers employ direct instruction methods in contrast to exploratory and inquiry-based learning that we employ at FCPS. Exploring potential synergies between much acclaimed and proven STEM teaching methods in immigrant communities and effecting possible adjustments to the teaching methods in FCPS will make the system work for all students. That's my plan. If successful in Fairfax County, FCPS can become a role model for the entire nation to deal with this nationwide issue.
That sounds really cool. Sounds like a plan. Now, the STEM field has many high-paying jobs, but then you want to increase U.S. history education as well. Why emphasize on U.S. history? Are there not as many high-paying jobs for U.S. history majors?
Excellent question. See, citizens having sound knowledge of the history of the country and the ability to develop clearer perspectives based on that knowledge plays a critical role in shaping the destiny of a nation. Some of it happens with the passing of traditions and sharing of stories of involvement of ancestors in influencing the nation's history. However, most of it happens in the classrooms of the country. Such learning from classrooms becomes extremely important as more and more of the population growth is from immigration. Having 2 children graduated from the FCPS system with outstanding honors, still having not so good knowledge of American history, I am personally aware of the lack of depth and continuity of US history in FCPS curriculum. Incremental US history education from K through 12 is the solution.
I learned a lot today. Thank you.
No, thank you, Surabhi, for coming to our show. Please visit my website, vinsonforschoolboard.com, to learn more. Or if you would like to volunteer, contribute to my campaign. That's the end of the 4th episode of Focus on FCPS. See you all again at the same time next Saturday. Thank you all.